and then boom, 5 meters a second. So I'm at cloud base on the above Queensbury, but look where I've landed.
Mark gave us the good idea of going up Snow Farm and walking across the top of the Pisas and launching on the east face into the easterly wind.
I reckon we've got to go that way. Walking up to Column Rocks. Oh, nearly there. It's just gone 11 o'clock, so I'm actually a little bit behind schedule, but that's all right. It's looking good. Oh well, we got a slight problem. Bloody cloud right where we want to take off, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Maybe have to walk down a little bit. That's what I'm dealing with. A cloud on takeoff. Yeah, maybe just walk down underneath it, I guess. Hopefully it's not too thick. Go and have a look anyway. So I found a takeoff on the east side of the Pisas, just below the cloud, and it looks really good. It's 12:15, so I'm just going to set up and go. Looks nice though. That's looking down, that's Lake Dunstan. So the plan is to fly this way along the Pisas and then try and get around the front of the Criffel and out towards Roy's Peak. I think that's my plan, but I can see from the shadows down in the valley that there's cumulus even out in the valley there, so yeah, looks like it should be good. Oh, I love it when you go straight into it like that. Cool, okay, so gonna see how far I can get west. Mark's taken off and he's flying south, but I don't think I want to go that way. I'm just flying around on the north side of the Pisas. It's pretty funky. Lots of sink, strong lift. The air is pretty exciting. It's usually the case with an easterly. Yeah. Yo, this is pretty feisty. My hands are freezing. I didn't realise it's going to be so cold up here today. This air is wild. Woo! Flying along, and there's wind coming from every direction, and then boom, 5 meters a second. Woo! You definitely need to concentrate. 1 minute you think you're gonna land, and then like right now I'm going up like a rocket. Alright, gonna transition across to the Criffel soon. As long as I survive this thermal. Cool. So I'm at cloud base on the above Queensbury, and I'm gonna head in the direction of Roy's Peak. I've just got to wiggle my way across the front of the Criffel, which can be tricky at times because it's quite flat here, but there's nice clouds ahead, so looks promising. So I'm on the Criffel. I need to get a climb here really before I cross over. There's clouds out in the flats, which is a good sign, but I don't really want to just lob off the end of here without getting a bit higher, if I can. Oh, that's good. Perfect. It's like the thermal gods heard me.
This is where the wind was at its strongest, and you can see in the track log here, it looks like I'm doing zigzags. Those are 360s, it's just on the upwind leg of the turn, I'm actually flying backwards. It is drifting me in the direction of Roy's Peak though, and that's where I want to go.
That's the summit of Roy's Peak, popular walking track up there, and I'm just getting a climb here before gliding over to Treble Cone. It's a long glide, so I'd like to get as high as I can. Yoo! Go back for a bit more of that. Yoo-hoo! Okay, so I'm gliding across Glendu Bay. That's looking up the Motatapu. There's a bit of wind down there. It doesn't look horrendous, but something to be aware of. Some gust lines. And yeah, I'm aiming for End Peak and then going to try and fly up Treble Cone. Oh, I've connected with End Peak and I'm just sort of climbing up above the pyramid. Seems to be working so far. That's the Treble Cone ski field. Season's over now. Still a bit of snow though. I'm going to keep pushing up the Matuki and then probably try and fly back, but I'm not that hopeful if I'm being honest. We will see. There's a bit of wind coming down the Matuki at that altitude, so I didn't want to go into the lee of the Matuki Bowl there, so I've kind of just skipped it and I've got them around. I'm going to try and climb up on this, but I'm not overly hopeful. So it might end up down there somewhere, but we'll see. I'm going to try and climb up here. Oh, well, I was wrong. One of the best climbs I've had so far. That's a nice one. It's going up 3.5 meters a second, and I'm not shitting myself. So I'll take this one as high as I can and then keep moving. Just keep moving. I'm soaring up the valley wind in the shade. Get a bit of height before I have to fly into the lee. Yeah, that's just straight valley wind. Cool soaring these cliffs though. Pretty cool. Wow, look at that rock. See the grass moving. It's all just sort of flowing up here and hitting up this cliff face, and I'm just dynamically soaring it in the shade. And then hopefully I can get high enough that I can fly around onto the other side where the sun is heating it up and I can climb up in thermals. Check out Mt Pisa, the south face, Avalanche Glacier. Awesome. I love it here. Oh, I'm flying in the lee. Hang on. I always do that here. What a beautiful flight. It was really quite exciting at times. I'm now getting nailed in 4 meters a second sink, which is confirming my decision to call it a day. Easterly is weird here. I think east is weird in most places, but we don't get it very often, but when we do, it's quite strange. Really rough on the Pisas, really rough on Roy's, but look at where I've landed. Oh, I love it here. It's so good. Strong, but it's smooth. I shouldn't jinx it. Oh, what a cool flight. I was pretty stoked with that. Flown from a new place on the Pisas, not flown that side before. So that was cool to go and walk across the top and check it out. But look where I've landed. Oh, it's just so nice up here. So this is the Matuki and that's Avalanche Glacier. If you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more of the same.